the type of home that you would like to purchase. So today we're going to talk about 3 different scenarios. These are the ones I'm most familiar with, although I do have experience with farm and land. But the majority of home purchases are usually either a residential, which is freehold, a condo, which can be a number of different things, or land leasing. So residential home freehold is your purest or highest form of ownership, with the least amount of rules and regulations. So you still have to follow regulations of the town or the city of which it's situated, but you usually have way more freedom to do what you would like to do on that property. You also will build up equity over a series of time. You build up equity in that home, and then you'd be able to sell it and hopefully pay off your remaining mortgage if you still have one, or recoup all that equity and utilize it for trips and downsizing and retiring. Things that we all love to do now but don't really have time for because most of us work. So then we have condos. So a condo can be a high rise, a condo can be a townhome, it can be attached, it can be detached. So there are various forms of condos. The majority of condos offer you less purchase price, and then you pay fees. Usually the fees are quite, people may think this is not low, but if you start shopping, you'll realize how low I'm stating these are. So usually condos sit between $250 and $750 a month, depending on where you're buying, what type of property, how new it is, how luxurious it is, and the amenities. So the more the amenities, the more the condo fee. So most condos offer, they'll offer swimming pools and exercise and tennis courts and squash and pickleball and things like that, because like-minded people in those areas really want to join in on those things because they're interested in it. Some people don't like the fact that you don't get to choose your neighbors and you are going to be super close. There usually is no setback or very little setback from you and your neighbor. So if you don't like your neighbor and you just bought a condo, chances are of you offloading that condo without incurring additional cost. So that's something you'd have to be aware of. Condos usually go up by a minimal fee, so it makes it affordable for most people. You do obtain a status certificate. Usually your lawyer looks into how healthy the reserve fund is, so that is something you can move forward. Land leasing is actually one of my specialties. So I've been selling at land lease communities for 14 years. Land leasing is where the owner, basically they still own the land. So they own the land upon which the home or the townhome sits. And then you pay fees. Most of them, not all, new ones can be exempt from the rising cost in fees per month, because you will have the government under the Residential Tenancy Act stating what the rents or lease fee can go up to next year. Now, I've just looked on the government website, and what it's going up to next year is 2.5%. Like Cherry Hill in Vineland, it's going to go up 2.5% next year. So it's almost like a slight cap of how much they can put it up to. So land leasing is also where you don't receive a status certificate because the private company still owns the property. And again, it's there to hopefully for you to release equity from your existing home, purchase a land lease property, and then have the enjoyment of some money in your bank account. But yes, you will be paying monthly fees and then your taxes. So a condo as well will probably include something like they may have exterior insurance, cable, water, that kind of thing included in their fee. In a land lease community, that's not the case. You actually are an independent homeowner, so you're responsible for your roof, your exterior. You're like a regular homeowner, except yes, you're paying fees for the land. Basically, you're paying for a lifestyle. So if you're interested in any of those things in Niagara Region, and we have a lot of them right now, some really reasonable pricing for homes that we haven't seen in about 5 years. So it's nice to see. So they're all buyer ready. So if you're interested in purchasing Niagara region, please give me a call. Hit that like button. I do a new video every Tuesday for noon, and I'd be more than happy to help you out and guide you and navigate you through your purchase to make it seamless. Anyway, have a great day.